Hey Radiancels, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. I'm so happy that you're here. It is Frequency Friday, and the way I want to do that is to play with the Oracle deck that I've released, the Frequency deck. And let's just randomly pick a card, see what the guides want to say, what comes up for me, what we can kind of hash out together, and hopefully support you in how you are walking through the weekend and the next few days and how you can use this frequency in your real life, IRL, baby, as the kids say. So I'm going to shuffle the deck a little bit. My nose is itchy. Who's talking about me? Isn't that what that's a sign for? Oh, we had a jumper, as they say. The card that stood out today and jumped from the deck is Reverberation. Reverberation. I remember from the original channeling of this when it was the monthly energy, and I'll put a bigger picture on the screen for you as I'm editing this video, but I love this one because it's got the big swirl of rainbow energy. So what's coming up for me with that right now is rainbow light body. Like that's what the guides keep saying. Your rainbow light body, rainbow light body. We are going through this expansion period of time. We have summer solstice coming up. It is like, I'm hearing this kind of wah sound effect. If you ever watch cartoons as a kid when they would slow things down and stretch their little cartoon bodies or stretch the scene out, that's what I'm seeing. So as we are dropping in to the next couple of days, allow yourself to have room to expand, to feel supported, and to slow down what you can. You may also be experiencing things in a way that feels like they're slowed down. Like, oh, why isn't that thing that I want coming through yet? Why isn't whatever issue being resolved as quickly as I think that it should? Watching very carefully what you are thinking about when you are looking at conflict or things that aren't resolved because of that reverberation. And what I was going to say earlier, I remember from the original channeling of this, gosh, maybe 2023, 2024. I don't remember when it was, but I remember this vision of being in a concrete room. And when you are echoing your thoughts, your desires, your emotions, your frequency, when you're vibing in a room that is kind of isolated like that, it's all pinging back to you in a way that feels overwhelming and maybe overstimulating. Where if you opened a window in the same room, it's not going to reverberate as much off the walls. It's going to go out into the world. So I think there's some guidance there too with how are you in that dynamic of feeling isolated and I'm just doing this work on myself, or I'm allowing my frequency to be broadcast from me out into the world. It doesn't mean you have to do this work for a living. You just need to be you, deliciously, authentically you, the highest and best that you can in any moment. And we are all human. That does not mean perfect. That doesn't mean vibing high 100% of the time. It means what's the highest and best for you in that moment. And imagine that you're radiating that out. So I want to grab the guidebook. Ooh, stretch. I'm stretching. I said we were going to stretch. I want to grab the guidebook here and take a little look at what is in the booklet that comes with the frequency cards for this. And it says, life often presents us with recurring themes until we learn the lesson that they hold. Isn't that the truth? These echoes are not failures, but opportunities to clear unresolved energy. When you notice a pattern returning, a challenge, a feeling, or a situation, ask yourself what needs to be understood. You're being called to move from being a closed room where energy bounces endlessly to an open window where truth can pass through and dissipate. By clearing these energetic knots within yourself, you contribute to the healing of the collective. Trust that you're a better version of yourself now than when the lesson first appeared, equipped to honor and release what no longer serves you. And the affirmation that is here with the booklet is I clear the echoes of the past to walk confidently in my present power. Oh, I like that one. I clear the echoes of the past to walk confidently in my present power. And then a little guidance at the end says, practice the infinity breath, tracing a figure 8 with your eyes or your finger, inhaling on one loop and exhaling out of the other. Some of you already do this. I've seen in the comments you mentioning it. And then connect to your higher self for wisdom as you breathe through the lesson, which that also has the feeling of kind of being stretched. So I think when we put all this together, kind of like a little dance combination, when we're putting all of this together for the next few days, being not hyper vigilant, but being aware of where things are showing up for you again. It's an opportunity in this expanded, slowed down time to look at them again. What is still here that's a little resonant with that thing? Let's just say for you, the issue is something related to anxiety. As something was just biting my leg. If you saw me scoot away, I was trying to play it calm, but that hurt like a mosquito or something. So what's coming up for you in a sense related to that anxiety? I loved what the guidance in the book said about acknowledging you're a different person now as you're remembering the thing than you were when you experienced the thing. So you've already got traction on it. You're already different. You already have perspective on it. But what's still there that might be a little bit of an echo, might be a little bit of residue or resonance still with that anxiety, and allowing yourself to breathe into that space. You can use that infinity breath if you choose. And then reaffirming, I'm a different person than when I faced that particular monster in the closet before. What does it have to teach me? The guides also said, what do you have to teach it? And seeing those, I love that, seeing those issues or those memories or those emotions, those frequencies that are coming back for you and saying, we're in this partnership together. I am learning a lesson from you, anxiety or whatever you are, but I'm also contributing a little piece of me, my essence, my soul lessons, my Akashic record, my past lives, all of it, my energy, my frequency. I'm contributing that to the collective energy, if you will, of anxiety or of relationships or of abundance or whatever it is that your issue is. Feeding that back in and saying, okay, it's coming up now. Let me stamp my imprint on it from the person that I am today. I hope that makes sense in the way I'm explaining it, but they're saying there's a continuity to it. And that's part of the reverberation is we tend to see these things like, oh no, it's the relationship issue again. Okay, it is. However, I'm coming at it differently now. So it's almost like I can put a different ingredient in that soup. And when I put that different ingredient in the soup, now everybody collectively can benefit from that different frequency, that different energy, that different flavor, that splash of whatever I just put in the soup, the energetic soup of whatever that issue is. So I hope this lands for some of you today. I hope it is what you needed to hear, what helps you. Please enjoy your weekend. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. If I don't want to be remiss and not mention, if you would like to order these cards, I'll put a link in the deck. I'll put a link to the deck in the description box below, and you can check those out. And thank you for those who already have them and are sending me the feedback. I love it so much that my little babies are out in the world doing what they're designed and coded to do. So that's amazing. Anyway, have an amazing weekend, not to use that word too much, and I will see you again in a few days with the next video. And then coming up soon is the July energy forecast. So we'll have that in about a week. So enjoy, take care, much love. See you soon. Bye.